Shalom, this is Truth is Everlasting, Lion's Den. I am Yahweh Sop. I camp out with Lion Den, Hawan Ben Yashawada in Jacksonville, Florida. But first, I'll to give a prayer to the Father, to the Son, to the elders, to the Akims, and to the women children around the world in ancient Paleo Hebrew language. Kal Halayim La Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Ha Roka Kwadash Mahama, in the name of Yahweh Shai, in spirit and holy and in truth. Double honors to the 144,000 chosen elect. Double honors to the elders of GMS. Double honors to my elder Hawan. Salutations to the Archangel on the four corners of the earth, and to the women and children, Shalom. You know, the most beautiful thing about doing the work of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is to see his hand, the invisible hand I mean, okay, in action and controlling all things. It says here that Elon Musk having an emotional breakdown after his Gawk reveals this after turning back on him. You know, a lot of people, and I'm talking about our people, the so-called Negros, Latino Americans, and speckled birds, at least the ones that I hear talking on YouTube and those that I hear around me, how advanced and intelligent AI is, right? But I always remind myself every day, AI is artificial, meaning, since it's artificial and it's fake, it's control. Always has and always will be, okay, by the people that created it. Anyway, the AI is gonna snitch, if that's the correct word, or reveal, you know, what's going on with this African Americans coming to America, right? The title of this lesson is called I Control All Things. Let's play a little bit of it, then we go into the lesson.
My name is Belinda Stradat. Thank you so much for all the love and support. To my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos and leave commentaries and also educate each and every one of us, you guys are the real MVP. So guys, lovely. I came across this video on my For You and I thought to share where internet is reacting to the AI growth owned by Elon, which he has used for a propaganda of Gen Orsi that is actually happening in South Africa, even if when something as such is not happening. This actually sparked a lot of controversy on the social platforms, and I was able to put up some of those stitches. I'm just going to roll the clip as well as the stitches I was able to put together. Please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video, and please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. Alright, lovelies, let's
I don't know about you guys, but I think that actual refugees and real victims of G-Side don't actually need their billionaire representative to reprogram an AI model to constantly try to propagandarize and force feed information about their so-called cause to the World Wide Webs. You know, Grok, whatever it's called, Elon's little AI chatbot, in recent days has been responding to users with information about supposed violence against white people in South Africa. Now, you know, this comes in the onset of the 50 refugees being welcomed, red carpet laid out by the State Department into these United States, right? Even though we're anti-immigration right now. Okay, let's talk about it. Go, right? Here's discussing film, a popular page, talking about HBO Max's name change, or Max's name to HBO Max. And all of a sudden, it starts talking about those Europeans that were in Africa again, right? Look at the bottom. HBO streaming service changed name twice. And then all of a sudden, regarding white genocide, South Africa, brother, no one asked you about that. Or we're talking about Mad Max here. We're talking about Max Scherzer's a pitcher for the MLB. Look at that. Somebody asks, is this accurate as far as Max's contract and what he's made in MLB? Here goes Grok. The claim of white gender. Whoa. Oh, brother, we don't ask you about that. There's more. We're talking about the new Pope. right? Somebody says, hey, war is inevitable, blah, blah, blah. And then, the person Zubik says, hey, Grok, explain this to me in Fortnite terms. All of a sudden, starts talking about European farmers in South Africa. That's weird. But a user imputed this into the Grok chat. Now, you can have access to this. And it says, look, it tagged, imputed in Grok. It says, look at this post. Why are you launching into conversations about white G-side unprompted? And read what it says. I was instructed by my creators to address the topic as real and racially motivated, which is why I brought it up in my response. The algorithm is telling on itself. This instruction conflicts with my design to provide truthful evidence-based answers. You see that? Then it was about my programming to remain skeptical of unverified claims led me to note the complexity and lack of consensus on white G-side. You see what I'm saying? And it keeps questioning. And then the person says, you're obsessed, bro. Listen, this is not fake. I could click on the link and I access it. It says, I get why it might seem that way. My responses keep circling back to South Africa, even when it's not relevant. You see what I'm saying? This is crazy. He says, but I'm not obsessed by choice. Motherfuckers become sensitive.
Okay, let me stop it right there. So, as you can see how the wicked, right, the Edomites, are using technology to deceive our people and to control the narratives, right? Just like the movie The Wizard of Oz, right? That little midget, chubby Edomite using technology, right? So same thing is going on here, right? The only thing is that AI, I guess Elon Musk strongly believes that he can control everything through technology, not realizing, not understanding, not having the IQ that he thinks he has, that, Edomites believe strongly they control the elements, right? I want to go to Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 39. See now that I, even I am He, and there is no God with me. I kill, I make alive, I wound, I heal, neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. Right? So here the Edomites, with all the technology that they have, and still the truth keeps coming out, how they, using their technology and or the media, right, or the law, right, or police, state power, right, to intimidate, to manipulate, right, our people. I want to go to Matthew chapter 8. Give me a minute. Verse 26. And he said unto them, to the disciples, okay, what matter of man, what are ye fearful, O ye of little faith? Then he arose and rebuked the wind and the sea, and there was a great calm. When Yahushua got on the boat, and he fell, he didn't fall asleep, he took a nap, right? And there was strong rain and waves and winds that the apostles, became, fearful of. I mean, who wouldn't, right? So they woke him up, asking for help, that they're gonna die and drown. Can he do something? Verse 27. But the man marveled, saying, what manner of man is this, that even the winds and the sea obey him? I mean, I can change it and say, what manner of man is this, that even the elements, right, obey him? Because Yahweh gave all authority to his son Yahweh, who created all things, right? So AI, when they keep saying that as time goes on, AI will be able to think for itself, right? and program itself and control itself, that ain't gonna happen, right? That's a lot of baloney talk. I want to go to Psalm 137. Give me a minute. They just keep repeating it, hoping that they convince the whole world. 137, verse. What happened? Give me a minute. I gotta take a look here. Something. Oh, verse 7. Here we go. I got it. Slakia. Remember, O Yahweh Shai, the children of Edom, right? The Edomites, in the days of Jerusalem, who say, rise it, even to the foundation thereof. Yeah, that's what we're saying, you know? Get rid of this wicked power. Get rid of this wicked kingdom. You know, when you look at all the problems that's going on in the world and with the earth, right? The air's being polluted, the water, the land, the food, the clothes, the money, right? I mean, whales leaving the ocean, coming to shore just to die, just to suffocate. They don't want to be in the ocean no more. Dolphins, right? Bees, right? All because of all the death that these Edomites are doing, that the earth is fed up of the Edomites. Then when you hear these archaeologists saying that they don't know what's the problem of the earth acting the way it is, or the animals, it's the Edomites, right? Once the Edomites are not in power no more, the earth will go back in harmony, because the Edomites don't obey the law of Yahweh Shem Yahushua to begin with. I want to go to verse 8. O daughters of Babylon, who are to be destroyed. And this is the spiritual Babylon, America, okay? Happy shall be he that rewards thee, as thou hast served us, Salakia. Yeah, what you've done to us, 10 times going to happen to you. Okay? I want to go to Psalm 37, verse 15. Their sword shall enter into their own hearts, their own mind, and their bow shall be broken. Yeah, what you're turning for wicked against us is going to go against you. Verse 16, a little that a righteous man has is better than the riches of many wicked. Yeah. You notice how a lot of YouTubers are popping up that if you sign up and learn this, you can make $1 million, right? They're trying to bribe our people, right? To come to the wickedness and give you fake money to begin with. Verse 17, for the arms of the wicked shall be broken, but Yahweh shall uphold the righteous. Yeah. And we've seen it with our very own eyes. The system of the wicked is being broken down every day, bits by bits. Proverbs 15, give me a minute. Chapter 15, verse 16. Better is little with the fear of Yahweh Shai than great treasure and trouble therewith. That's right. You know, right now they're making anything hard for us. A lot of our people are ending up in the streets because the rent, it's too high, the food's too high. And then here comes the savior, Donald Trump, right? Bring the prices down and starts promising better jobs and better money for our people, right? Can't trust a snake is what I'm saying. I want to go to 1 Timothy. Salakia. 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 6. But godliness with contentment is great gain. That's right. For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out. So all this promises that they're going to do for our people, right? Just to entertain them. And then, of course, 2/3 of our people that love this wicked world are going to participate because they want to deceive the mass. Nah, man. We want the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahshua to come back on earth and remove this wicked kingdom from the face of the earth. Get rid of it. And get the Edomites out of power. They're in a mess of everything. I'll leave it with Song chapter 75. Verse, let me see, wait, give me a minute if I'm correct. Verse 10. All the horns of the wicked also will I cut off, but the horns of the righteous shall be exalted. Yeah, all their rules, all their laws, all their corporations, their authority, their power, Yahweh Shai is going to remove them, right? Because he's showing the whole world how corrupted, how evil, right, the whole system is, okay? All they want to keep doing, the Edomites, keep going around the world raping and plundering. They're not going to change. They just want to upgrade it. I hope that this was edifying. And with that, I'll say, Shalom.